Hola everybody, welcome to your signs for this week. This is for the period of April 22nd until April 28th. Sorry if things look a little bit different. I'm actually away on vacation during spring break, so I had to do what I had to do. So hopefully you guys can keep up. Let's start off with Capricorn. So Capricorn, you guys are going through some sort of injustice, some sort of judgment against you. I also feel like there's a lot of people that have very strong opinions and very strong bias, and they're all coming at you at one time. So you're just like getting hammered, you're getting shot at with these opinions. And you're feeling like there's no way that you can kind of like, there's so many of them and so little of you that you're having a really hard time countering it, and you feel like it's just unfair that they're judging you like this. Now, the advice for this week would actually be for you guys, find your voice and stand up for yourself. It might not just be standing up for yourself. You might be an advocate for somebody else and needing to stand up for them. So just make sure you don't get overwhelmed. Believe in yourself, believe in what your stance is, and stick to it, okay? Aquarius, you guys, this week you're going through some type of financial strain, emotional hardship, some sort of test of your resources. You're having a hard time, a lot of delays, a lot of setbacks, having a hard time deciding what to do. Having real fear of the unknown is sort of what's holding you back and preventing you from kind of coming out of this situation. So, my best advice for you this week would be to figure out what choices you need to make in order to open things up. Make a choice, whether it's a risky choice, it might be the right choice in order to kind of break out of this situation that you're going out of, even though you guys might not want to take the risk or have to do that. I feel like this is something you're going to have to stand up and do in order to get out of the current situation that you are in. Pisces, you guys have, we have the Page of Cups here, so I'm feeling like, things are really disorganized at this time. I don't feel like it's a person. I feel like things are really disorganized. Your feelings are kind of all over the place. You're having a hard time getting a handle on your emotions. I see you long for happiness here, and you're trying to figure out how to do it, how to kind of make that happen. But for some reason, there's a... I don't know, I just feel like you just can't seem to pull it together somehow. My advice to you guys would be to find somebody who's very grounded in that department, somebody who can come up with a plan, somebody that can come up with a strategy. Grab your nearest earth sign friend that you can find, and maybe they can help you kind of move forward during this period of just kind of floating around and not knowing what to do, and will help you anchor yourself. Aries, you guys are over here starting a new journey of some sort. Kind of leaving all your fears behind you. It could be a new relationship, it could be a new job, it could be a new career. Whatever it is, you're being very carefree, and you're deciding to go about it and start it, and not really caring what people have to say or whatnot. I'm feeling like you guys are also very restless. You're very anxious. You want to do this and you want to do it immediately, but I feel like there's an inability for you to do so. I feel like you're in a situation now and things aren't changing, and it's making you very frustrated, and you very much long to do things differently and to start that new journey. I mean, you're literally I almost feel like feet like tapping away, wanting to get started. But for some reason, you're in a situation where you're kind of like in a holding pattern right now. And you're going to be stuck there for a little while, I think, until the universe decides that it's ready for you guys to move on to this new journey. So just my advice to you would just to be patient at this time, and wait it out. Okay. I was going to add something onto that, but I did not because I lost it. Taurus, you guys are starting a new beginning, something very grounded, something that requires planning. For some of you, it could be a new financial opportunity that is kind of coming your way. The thing is, though, I'm feeling like you guys don't really know, once this financial opportunity, this windfall, this abundance comes in, or this new beginning, this stuff comes in that provides you to have this new beginning, I feel like you guys don't know what to do with it. You're just kind of sitting there like with this bag of money and going, well, how should I invest it? What should I do? So you do nothing. You're just sitting there when you should actually be looking at opportunities that you have, looking at the bigger picture, figuring out what to do with it instead of just not doing anything with it. So, and I'm getting to that just from the Three of Wands in reverse, where you're just standing on the shore and, considering what you want to do, but not really going out and kind of doing anything in regards to that, okay? Here we have Gemini. Gemini, you guys are formulating some kind of strategy, thinking about whether you should do something or you shouldn't do it. You're not jumping on anything yet. You're kind of looking at all angles and figuring it out. It has to do with a person or a situation from your past. And then I also see you being very paranoid, very guarded about this person. So this person might this entity, what have you, might kind of be pushing in on you, pushing in on your boundaries, on your territories, making you very uncomfortable. And you guys this week are just kind of analyzing this and trying to figure out how to proceed with this. If you should take a step forward towards this person, or if you should just kind of stay where you are right now and just observe what their motives are, what's going on with them. I'm going to cough real quick. Alrighty, Cancer, you guys are here. You're having a hard time kind of getting closure in regards to something. It could be that, no, it's just, there's a project, and for some reason you can't kind of get it to where it needs to kind of get it done, get it wrapped up. It's just, you're right towards the end, you're almost there, but something is stopping it from kind of reaching its full circle or its full loop. And I see it's a project that is going to be on public display, something that's going to be recognized, something that's going to be noticed. For some reason, you just can't get to the end point. I don't know if it's because of delays or, I mean, I see people working very well together trying to make this happen. But for some reason, it's just not happening, and it's right at the last leg. So you might have a little frustration this week in regards to that. Leos, you guys are looking good. We have the card of Aquarius, if that what am I trying to say, resonates for you. But you guys are having a lot of hope, a lot of faith. You've gone through a really difficult time recently, but things are starting to turn around. You're realizing how strong you are, how resilient you are. You're kind of washing away all the troubles from before. You're coming out renewed. And it could be you're starting something new in regards to either going back to school, starting a new business, starting some kind of practical project. Right now you have the idea. The action hasn't been, this idea hasn't been put into motion yet, but you have the seed of the idea, and you're actually feeling very good about yourself, renewed and ready to move forward and to make something happen. But like I said, right now, it's just the idea for this week. Maybe the action's going to take place next week. Virgos, you guys have a new beginning. It's something that absolutely fills your cup. So it appeals to you emotionally. You're really enjoying this new beginning. And like I said, it can appeal to your emotions. And strangely enough, I'm seeing here, it doesn't have anything to do with money. It doesn't have anything to do with work. That's how I interpreted or kind of felt the Ten of Pentacles here. That, I mean, because you guys are usually about, making a lot of money or this and that. I think this week you guys are really learning to enjoy stuff that doesn't have to do with money, that doesn't have to do with practical matters, that doesn't have to do with working. And that in itself is really emotionally rewarding for you guys this week. Maybe it's because we just came off of a holiday for some of you, and you're really appreciating your family and your friends and realizing there's other ways to enjoy life than just like working all the time. So that's what I see for you guys. Libras, you guys have a lot going on. There's somebody in your space right now, or in your perimeter, somebody who is really good at causing problems, but then when it comes down to it being pinned on them, they're usually like, nope, that wasn't me. I didn't have anything to do with that. They have a good way of talking them their way out of it. I see you, well, I see the card of Gemini here for those of you if it resonates, but I see you trying to make a decision. And I feel like there are, you're being opposed in regards to this decision. I don't know if people are in this person's favor or what, but you're definitely holding your ground in regards to this person, despite what other people think of them or what team they have on their side or what have you. Scorpio, you guys have the King of Wands here. So this week you guys are feeling very much like the leader, creating your own boundaries, figuring out how you want things, telling people how you kind of want to go about it, how things are going to be done. Be careful though, because we have the Sun card here in reverse. And that can be being a little too overly confident, a little too overly optimistic, and that can actually end up being your Achilles heel. So just be careful of that this week, Scorpios. And then finally we have Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, you guys are feeling a little bit doubting your ability, wondering about things, not having really the most confidence this week. But the good thing is we have the Wheel of Fortune here. So I almost feel like your situation is going to improve soon. So even though you're kind of like in this hiatus right now, and I mean, things aren't really feeling too, you aren't feeling too great, and you're just kind of like going through the day to day and this and that, and you don't think things are going to improve. I really think they will with the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you guys, you might actually win the lottery or something like that, or you might take a gamble on something and it ends up paying off, okay? So you're not going to be feeling really down in the dumps and insecure and all that other stuff for very long, because I do see things getting significantly better for you and this cycle ending, okay? So good luck, guys. If it resonated, consider a personal reading. Otherwise, thank you for your support. Like, share, subscribes, etc. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.